with you all? Thank you for tapping in with me again today. And if you're new to the channel, my name is Cleveland. So welcome to the Fish Corner, everyone. If you're new to the channel, please do a few things before this video gets started. I would love for you to hit that subscribe button, join the family, hit the notification bell, let you know whenever I upload. And lastly, hit that like button, smash that thing. Helps the algorithm, helps me continue doing what I'm doing. And it really shows that you appreciate all the work that I put into this hobby. So let's get into the video. So it's a little bit of a Monday fun day. Typically it's Sunday fun day, but it's Monday fun day, y'all. Meaning that we have some maintenance to do. So this big 1,300-gallon plywood aquarium behind me, I mean, this is not for play. This is one of the best plywood aquariums that you'll see on YouTube. It's my best plywood aquarium that I've ever built. It's the only plywood aquarium that I've ever built. But yeah, this is a 1,300-gallon, 12-foot long, 4-foot front to back, 4-foot tall aquarium. Let's take a look at this beautiful aquarium before we really get started into this video. Look at this beautiful aquarium. I mean, sheesh. Can you imagine having a 1,300-gallon plywood aquarium inside of your space, garage, fish room, whatever the case may be? Yeah, y'all, this is my very first ever and only plywood build. I have other ones to build, but I went big. 1,300 gallons, y'all. Look at these monsters that we have in here. Look at Kobe. Don't be trying to press the red Adabapo pike right here. So right here, we're going to start with him. This is a beautiful red Adabapo pike, y'all. We have right here T.O. We got to come up with a name for him. Maybe we'll bring Red Skull back. I mean, that was really a beautiful name for a red Adabapo pike. And he is coloring up nicely. Maybe, what you think? Maybe it'll be Red Skull again. Then we have right here, or even Hellboy. I think I like Red Skull more. But then we have right here our golden giant gourami, who's looking more like an albino, I know. Right here we have our giant red-tailed gourami that swam off. Everybody's just going to the other side. What, y'all don't want me to record y'all or what? Like, that's so crazy. Right here we have a silver albino arowana. The true albino arowanas, I believe, have red eyes like most albino fish. So I'm going to grab y'all now. We over here with the giant red-tailed gourami. We have two Orinoco peacock bass. And then, like I was trying to say, this guy just keeps swimming away, is our tiger Oscar. I'm not going to feed y'all. That's why y'all acting like this, huh? And then lastly, we got the biggest arowana on YouTube. This is our silver arowana. Now, he may not look that big in here. But when I tell you he is heavy, he's tall, and he's long, he's a big fish. He's probably about 32 inches. He's about 8 inches tall. And like I said, he's extremely heavy. I really wish you could see how big this fish really is. I mean, it's really hard to do a good size accuracy, being that this is all done by video. But this aquarium is in need of a water change. Trash can sump filter right there. 44-gallon trash can sump is filtering this aquarium, and then I need to clean that out probably. Hopefully it's not too much work going into that one, because I also got to do work on another aquarium as well, my 37-gallon saltwater aquarium. But yeah, so that's the filtration for this beast right here. DIY trash can, a butter tank sump. I like those because it doesn't flood the ground. It's not going to ever flood. We got circulation pumps. One right there. One right there. And then one over there in that corner. As far as escaping, these are fish that will tear up plants. They will eat plants. The gouramis, they eat plants. So they'll tear up any plants that I put in here. As far as fake plants, that's when the Oscar will uproot and destroy the fake plants. So there's not a lot that I could do with scaping when it comes to having these very large fish. But trust me, most people will have these fish in an aquarium bare bottom. So the scaping that I chose to go with in this aquarium is that I wanted to take what some people do, including myself, on a small scale, some rocks, some driftwood, and do it on a very much larger scale. I mean, these rocks they're huge, y'all. They're extremely large, extremely heavy, and I wanted to keep this as natural as possible. That's the reason why you don't see any of the fake plants in here. Yeah, greenery makes all aquariums look a lot better. But again, like I said, what's the point of putting something in here that I'm going to constantly have to go back in there and fix, correct, pull out, whatever the case may be? That's just more work for me long term. So, be smart. I'm doing this for the fish mainly. And then secondly, I'm doing it for me. I want the fish to enjoy and have some enrichment. And then I also want to make it look pleasant and aesthetically pleasing for me. And if my viewers enjoy it as well, that's just icing on the cake. But, trust me, everyone has their opinion. They say it's like assholes. I say it's just like hair. Everybody got somewhere on their body. So everybody's going to have an opinion. You know what I mean? So it's totally fine. You could love it. You could hate it. I love it. It's all good. But yeah, so the pike likes to hide down there. If I was to ever have any other fish in here, big, large pleco, something like that. I don't know if I'm going to do a pleco, but I'm just saying they would definitely have a lot of driftwood to chew on. And yeah, so that's really the setup, y'all. Really the setup. Got the canopy top up there, obviously. Just thought that it makes it look that much better, and I know that a lot of y'all agree, and even if you're freshly and new to the channel looking at it, you will agree that the canopy top up top looks a lot better than just having it open. And so yeah, that's why I said one of the best plywood aquariums that you'll see, on YouTube, or period. You know what I mean? Especially being that this is my very first, the doors on the bottom make the bottom look more finished. The canopy on the top make it look a lot more finished. So, I mean, how good would your very first plywood aquarium look? And how big would you go? So, yeah, I'm always patting myself on the back, and applauding myself, even if nobody else will, at all the hard work that went into this, the research that went into building this aquarium, and then the results that came from all of that hard work and research. So, like I said, water change, filter cleaning. Over here, I got the 37-gallon saltwater aquarium. I need to do some cleaning on this. I finally got some more saltwater, so I'm going to probably take out about 10 gallons of water. Typically, I just do, 10% water change. Sometimes I'll do a 20, but this time I'm doing a little bit more. And yeah, so 10% would have been 3.7, 20% 7.4, but I'm doing about 10-gallon water change. So this also got to get done. And here we just have this one clown snowflake clownfish. We got some corals in here. Got some hermit crabs, got an urchin, all that fun stuff. But yeah, this is the second saltwater aquarium I have. The other one is a 225 over here. We got in here just Lisa Ray now. Y'all, we did get rid of that panther grouper. Remember I mentioned that in another video. And since I don't have a panther grouper in here, I just took out all the rocks. So now we got one big open aquarium for one stingray. And typically this is how a lot of people keep, some of their stingrays, some of their larger fish, just very open, open palate, you know what I mean? And this is how they usually keep it. I know she enjoys the more space that she has. She don't have the rocks that get in her way, and she don't have anybody to sting and anybody to terrorize. So, I don't know how long I'm going to be okay with this. We love Lisa Ray. She's a Cortez Stingray. We do not want to get rid of her, but I mean, this is a very large aquarium. And when I bought her, I did not think that it was just going to have to be her in the very large aquarium. So I don't know. I'm really on the fence about it. Really on the fence about it. You know, I hate tapping out. I hate giving up fish. And I've had to give up fish, you know, because of her. I had to get rid of the horn shark because he was bullying her. You know, I had to get rid of my panther grouper just recently because she was terrorizing it. You know, she unalived some of my other fish because she stung them a bunch of times. So I don't know. I don't know. For the time being, she's here with us. I'll continue to do my best to make sure that I take care of her. Long term, we'll see. I mean, it's a very large aquarium. It could be a very large, nice freshwater aquarium. I don't know. I don't know. Or if I kept it salt, I could definitely do some great things in there long term. But like I told before, I wanted to build a larger saltwater aquarium right here. Now it's like, is it necessary? I could definitely buy the type of fish that could stay in a 225 and not have to be upgraded to such a large aquarium. But again, I don't know. I really don't know. I love having eels. But anyway, that's what's going on today, y'all. That's what's going on today. That's the mayhem. That's the madness. And if you're wondering where the other giant gourami is, I did end up moving Johnny Knoxville into the 240. So the reason why I moved Johnny Knoxville into 240 is because my gold giant gourami started being a bit aggressive. So I moved Johnny Knoxville over here, and then I had to move out the Giardini because the Giardini was also being aggressive with Johnny Knoxville. And the name Johnny Knoxville, it came from the previous owner. So like I told her, I said, we'll keep the name Johnny Knoxville. I think it's pretty funny, and especially the reason why he got that name. So, you know, that's his name, Johnny Knoxville. As far as everybody else in here, y'all, we have a hybrid, Dovi Feste hybrid, along with the red Dovi back there, and a Jag. Now, OGs, anybody that's been watching my videos for longer than a couple weeks, what are you noticing? Everybody's out and swimming. Remember, my Jag always had to hide in that hole over there. So moving out that Giardini not only made it to where I was able to put Johnny Knoxville over here, but it created some peace and harmony in this aquarium. There's no more feuding. Our hybrid that I moved in there was always hiding down there. Our male Jag was always hiding over there. And our red Dovi was always getting chased. So, yeah, it was a really good thing to move out the Giardini. Now, where's the Giardini? Let's take a look at that real quick. The Giardini is down there, along with the catfish and the larger red Atabapo pike. Y'all need me to cut the light on? All right, I'll cut it on. Let's see if my snapper works. It looks like it's working just fine. So there you go. There's the Giardini. There's the catfish. And the red Atabapo is tucked right there. So I'll definitely need to figure out a long-term solution for these fish. I was thinking I could move all of the smaller fish into this aquarium and put the bigger ones into that aquarium. Because this is a 220, this is a 180, and I could definitely move all of the other fish that's in the 225 into this 180. It might make a bit more sense because, you know, they need more space. So I might even do that today. I might even also do that today. So yeah, that's what's going on, y'all. That's the madness, the Monday fun day. So yeah, so that's what's going on this Monday fun day. I don't know how much I would show y'all because y'all seen me do this a ton of times, and you know, y'all probably got other things to do. So, y'all still got the gist of what's going on today in the fish room. It's a lot of fun, right? I'm not even being sarcastic when I say that. You know, things are a lot easier for me to do now. You know what I mean? I could definitely get aquariums cleaned a lot faster. So that's definitely something that makes it a lot more fun. The only one that's probably going to be a big problem is this. It's a lot of water that got to come out. I'll probably take out about like 400 gallons. So that's going to be about a 400-gallon water change on this aquarium. Um, some people don't even do water changes on the big, large aquariums, but I do. I do. It keeps down the algae, keeps down the nitrates, all that stuff. So, yeah, why not? You know, it's the reason why you do it. You know, you take all that stuff out, especially if you don't have a ton of plants. I don't have like any kind of refugium or any aquaponics, hydroponics, anywhere where I'm pulling out the water and filtering it through natural filtration in the way of plants and pushing it back in. If I did, you know what I mean? I still think it's necessary to do water changes, but that's just me. But anyway, let me get to it. As you can tell, I got a bit of a long day ahead of me. I will show you guys tomorrow what I did, whether or not I move over the big boys and put them in a 225 down here. I'll show you all that. I'll show you all of that tomorrow, but I got to get to it, and it'll be a lot easier for me to get this video out to you and get to work without having to stop and talk about it and all that stuff. You know, a long day like this, I need to get active. But anyway, I appreciate each and every one of you for coming through, stopping, chilling with me, enjoying the content with me, doing a walkthrough with me. And if you have any comments, please drop them down in the comment section down below. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Hope that you learned something. Please be inspired by something. If you are new to the channel, in turn, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and everyone, please do something for me. If you like the video, like the damn video. Peace. See you tomorrow.